Mahatma Gandhi arrived in India in 1915 from South Africa. In practice, the Tinkatiya system was Champaran. The Kheda Satyagraha in 1918 helped Gandhi establish as a leader of mass struggle. Rabindranath Tagore returned his knighthood as a protest to Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Gandhi announced no tax campaign in Bardoli in February 1922. The work of the Swaraj Party began to decline after the death of C.R. Das. Swaraj Party withdrew from the legislatures in 1926. The 1920s saw a series of communal riots between the Hindus and the Muslims. In one of the Lala Lajpat Rai assaults by the police in Lahore was seriously injured and died a few days later. In 1930, the Indian National Congress authorized Gandhi to launch the civil disobedience movement. In Tamil Nadu, C. Rajaji led the Salt March to Vedaranyam. In 1939, Subhash Chandra Bose became the president of the Congress by defeating Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. In 1942, the ban on the Communist Party of India was lifted. In 1940, Viceroy Linlithgow made an offer to return for Congress support. The interim government headed by Jawaharlal Nehru was formed in September 1946. Mountbatten was sent as Viceroy to India with the specific task of transfer of power. Indian Independence Act was enacted 18th July 1947 by the British Parliament. The defeat of Japan during the World War II stopped the advance of INA. Subhash Chandra Bose formed the Provisional Government of Free India in Singapore. The Muslim League joined the interim government in October 1946. The first roundtable conference was held at London in 1930. Inspired by the Russian Revolution of 1917, the Communist Party of India was founded. Britain transmitted the effects of depression to its colonies. The Congress emerged victorious in 7 provinces in the elections held in 1937. Jinnah revived the Muslim League in 1934. Mahatma Gandhi brought with him a new impulse to Indian politics. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on 2 October 1969. The First World War came to an end in 1918. Gandhi sailed to England in 1988 to study law. Gandhi called a meeting of Indians in the Transvaal in South Africa. By the Smuts-Gandhi Agreement, the poll tax on indentured labourers was abolished. Towards the end of 19th century, German synthetic dyes had forced indigo out of the market. Gandhi was assisted in civil disobedience movement by Brajkishore Prasad, a lawyer. Gandhi surrendered his Kaisar-e-Hind medal after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The Khilafat Committee meeting in Allahabad adopted Gandhi's non-cooperation program. The Nagpur session of Congress in 1920 was chaired by Salem Vijayaraghavacharya. Diarchy system ended with the introduction of provincial autonomy in 1935. Hindu Mahasabha was gaining in popularity under Madan Mohan Malaviya. Wherever the Simon Commission went, people protested with the slogan, "Go back, Simon." The Simon boycott united the different political parties in India. Jinnah was supported by Tej Bahadur Sapru to get reservation of seats in the central legislature for Muslims. On 12 March 1930, Gandhi set out from Sabarmati with 78 of its inmates. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan organized the Kudai Khidmatkar, also known as Red Shirts. The British enacted the first Forest 1865. After the Salt Satyagraha, Gandhi was arrested and sent to Yerawada jail. The most striking evidence of continuing struggles of the tribal groups was waged by Alluri Sitaramaraju in Rampa. A special Malabar police team was sent to quell the uprisings of Rampa Adivasis. In 1930, Ramsay MacDonald, the British Prime Minister, proposed a federal government with provincial autonomy. On 16 August 1932, Ramsay announced the communal award. B.R. Ambedkar was the leader of the depressed classes. The communists called for an All India Communist Conference at Kanpur in 1925. Singaravelar gave the presidential address in the All India Communist Conference in 1925. The progress of the communist workers and peasants was halted with Meerut conspiracy case in 1929. In 1924, Hindustan Republican Army was formed in Kanpur to overthrow the colonial rule by armed rebellion. Hindustan Republican Army was renamed as Hindustan Socialist Republican Association in 1928. Sanders was the British police officer responsible for the Lathi charge that led to Lala Lajpat Rai's death. In April 1930, the Chittagong Armory said was carried out by Surya Sen and his associates. The Government of India Act was one of the positive outcomes of the civil disobedience movement. By the Government of India Act of 1935, Burma was separated from India. Jinnah declared the day when the Congress ministers resigned as the day of deliverance. Subhash Chandra Bose resigned as the president of the Congress and started the Forward Bloc. Rahmat Ali, a student of Cambridge University, conceived the idea of Pakistan. Vinoba Bhave was the first to offer Satyagraha on 17 October 1940. The All India Congress Committee that met at Bombay on 8 August 1942 passed the famous Quit India resolution. Indian National Army was also called Azad Hindu Fog. The British government arrested the TNA officers and put them on trial in the Red Fort. The Royal Indian Navy ratings revolted at Bombay in February 1946. Strikes similar to Royal Indian Navy revolt occurred in the Indian Air Force and Indian Signal Corps at Jabalpur. The Wawal Plan was announced on 14 June 1945. In Britain, the Labour Party had won a landslide victory and Clement Attlee became the Prime Minister. Jinnah declared 16 August 1946 as the Direct Action Day. Liaquat Ali Khan, the representative of Muslim League, was made the finance member in the interim government. As proposed by the Mountbatten Plan, Boundary Commission was to be set up under Radcliffe Brown. Gandhi faced racial discrimination for the first time in South Africa. The anti-Rowlatt protest was intense in Punjab, especially in Amritsar and Lahore. Manyam, forest area. Kakori, Lucknow. Inqilab Zindabad. Bhagat Singh. Aruna Asaf Ali. Women activist. Communal award. Minorities. Mahatma Gandhi, 1915. Kaba Gandhi, Diwan of Porbandar. Phoenix Settlement, 1905. Gopalakrishna Gokhale, political guru. Champaran, Tinkatiya system. Ahmedabad mill strike, 1918. The Government of India Act, 1919. Jallianwala Bagh. Public meeting. Rabindranath Tagore. Knighthood. Khilafat movement. Ali brothers.